Hello, my peeps. Welcome to another episode. Yeah, today we have some 1/6 scale figures to look at. Woo, get ready. Hey, everyone. This is Peter Zay. How are you doing today? I'm also known as PS Mr. Collector. This is your first time to my channel. Welcome. I am a collector of all kinds of toys, as this video will show. Yeah, I got quite a few of the one scale figures that have come in, and they are like all over the board. So because there's not a big abundance of one category as far as subject, I thought that I would put in a category of 1/6 scale and mix them in. So, where do we start? Let's start out with something old. Yeah, like old. I am talking about Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, I saw this on Amazon, I think, and it was so reasonable um, that I couldn't pass it up. And it's actually done by Sideshow. And when this came out, I was not a collector of Sideshow or Hot Toys or anything like that at the time. So I missed this whole series that I think came out about Buffy the Vampire characters. So this is before he became Angel the Vampire. He was Liam Angelus. I know. Right, so you could see the resemblance. However, you could also see that Sideshow has come out really long, far way. I mean, they're so much better than what they used to be, right? So that's really interesting to see. However, I looking at him, I could definitely see the resemblance, and I think it's a pretty darn cool figure. So I couldn't pass him up. I couldn't pass him up, and I have enough of this period characters from other series that I think there's a place for him somewhere in there. So yeah, and of course I had to take him out of the box, but here it tells you his story. There's some photos from the TV series, right? And then in the back, it's a big old summary. Yeah, I like that photo. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, you want to see what he looks like? Yeah, let's check him out. Because as you saw, I have him out of the box. So he came with a couple of accessories that I found interesting. So one of the things that he came with are these bones. And there's a set of 4 of these, and you know, right? So cool on that. Then it came with this skull that is so bejeweled, bedazzled. Right? Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I know. So interesting. So it has like this hollow piece here, because I haven't looked at any photos of this. It came with this like crystal ball that I'm assuming it goes on top of the head. That's what all I could figure out. Right? So interesting. And then he himself, pretty lightweight. Oh, see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can see him. Right? The costume is right on point, right to the period. His pilgrim shoes, love those. Well, his gold vest, yeah. Interesting how it's long in the front. Yeah. Yeah, nicely tailored outfit, actually. Yeah, pretty cool. I like how they stay to the period. Like, those pants are awesome. Right? There's the ponytail. Right? So that's pretty cool. Right? Yeah. Little angel action. So, of course, once that happened, I then had to get from Buffy as well, Angel with 31 points of articulation. A couple of head sculpts, hand sculpts as well, a couple of weapons. Right. Yeah. And well, you get Angel, you gotta get Miss Buffy. Yeah, so I dig her ponytail. I think that's pretty cool. I like her weapons. Yeah, she's pretty cool. You see what I'm saying about the ponytail? You see in there? Right. No, sweet, sweet. Yeah, so that's fun. Who else do we have? Oh, what about her? Yeah, so Queen Maeve from The Boys, done by Star Ace. Right? You think that's her? I think it is. I think it is. Yes, so before I turn her around, I've got to say that Star Ace sucks at getting their features right. Yeah, they're having a problem with the women, and I thought, okay, well maybe they're not really doing like the images of the actors that are playing them in The Boys, but that's what we know. And they did, this is a third one that I have, and when they did oh my god, what is his name? Yeah, him, Butcher. They nailed it. His features are freaking awesome. Then they did Star, and she sucks. Now, Queen Maeve, I gotta say, she sucks too. The face sculpt is bad. I know. I know. I try not to be negative on these things, but sometimes you gotta call as it is. And this is like the second time. I think I bragged down on Star because this figure has nothing to do with the actress who plays her. The same thing with this one. So, right, you can see her image there. You could see, right? I mean, yeah. Okay, you asked for it. So, is sculpted. I mean, is rooted hair, cool color, right? She's and if you think about the character, she had a lot of reason to be flipping people off. She should have done it more. Oh, so you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's a cool figure, but that has face sculpt. It is. It's not good. It is nothing like the actress who plays her. I know, right? Costume is awesome. Pretty cool. I like the pleather. Yeah, feels pretty cool. I think the boots, right? The bracelets, awesome. Her sword, dig it, right? The stones on it, nice. Hair, pretty cool. But yeah, but I wish the face sculpt was better. Anyway, happy to have her in the collection. Yeah, still. Yeah, this is like, I believe with the baby is the fourth figure. So I'm curious to see who's next. Yeah, right. There you have it. Go, boys. What about the X-Men? Yeah, I gotta say that Mondo is doing an amazing job with X-Men the animated series. I mean, I love Mondo anyway, but with the animated X-Men series, they're really doing some pretty cool stuff. So I have a Gambit that I really like. I believe he was done by Sideshow. Really like him. But so I wasn't sure if I was gonna get another Gambit. But then when I saw the Mondo, because I really do like the Mondo line, I was like, well, let me check him out. And I'm so glad that I got him because he's so different. Yeah, so you're able to give him a whole nice different look next to the other one. Love that. And I love the design on these boxes. Right, the black and white with the colored figure. Right, awesome. Then in the back. Sweet, sweet. Right, yeah, and I have not unboxed him yet because I have no room. Yeah, I know. So once I figure that out, I will find a home for him because I really like him. Yeah. Yeah, he's in there. And you can see in the photos that he is sweet, sweet. Right? And then, of course, it tells you the life story. I also like the fact that they included some comic strips, some animation, right? Love that. Nice graphics. Yum. Right? So, Gambit. Stoked on that. And I was glad they did her. Rogue. Yeah, and I gotta say that this Rogue, she's sexy. Yeah, on the series of X-Men, she was a young girl. She was played by Anna Paquin. Not sexy. This one, yeah, once again, look at the graphics on that. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Oh, so cool. Yeah, and also have not unboxed her, but I really want to because she is freaking awesome. Yeah, I might have to figure out a way to incorporate her because I mean I already have a Gambit in here, but I don't have a Rogue, and she is. Woo, look at her. Oh, wow, she is awesome. Yeah, her suit, the colors, her face. I mean, and then the different head sculpt. I love the one showing the teeth. I love her weapons. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Love her. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, that's the issue with collecting, right? That you run out of space and try to make it work. And I literally have spent days, I mean days, redoing some of my collection spaces, closets, storage, displays. I mean, not anywhere near done, but I'm having a good time, and I'm rediscovering so much of my collection that I totally forgot about. Love that. Yeah, so it is freaking amazing. So, what next? Oh, what next? What next? Okay, let's go to Batman. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, Mr. Batman. Are you guys familiar with? I think it's called Gorgie or Gorgie toys. Corgi. I don't know. I believe they're European, and it is a line of um, car toys that are, I believe, higher end. Really nice engineering. Packaging is awesome. The creativity is freaking super. The history is amazing. They've been around for a really long time. And they did a Batmobile back then in 1966. Since then, they have been doing other Batmobiles. I believe that 1983 was probably the last one of that series that they did. However, recently they redid the exact replica of the one from 1966, including the art on the box. Yeah, so the graphics on that are freaking awesome. So one thing that I really love, and I have been noticing this is like probably my third, yeah, I think maybe my third company of Europe that I am collecting that gives you a pamphlet of their collection. Wow, you don't understand. In the old days, that's the way it used to be. You used to order anything from like um GI Joe, Max cars, Max Box cars, dolls, Barbie, you name it, right? They will always give you like a little pamphlet, a little manual of what was what was in the collection for that season or for that year. So really exciting. So when I got this, I was stoked. I couldn't freaking believe it. And I got to tell you, really smart because instead of me going online and taking the time to do that, it was like right here in my hand. And I got to see some of the stuff that they're offering. And you go on their site, you can check also to see who else sells them. But I am in love. Yeah, this is a great company. Um, So this is the Gorgie Model Club. There's the Batmobile. Yeah, and some of the cars do some like really cool stuff, like this car here. That's the eject. Right? Yeah. Can you imagine a car having that now? Right. So, yeah, check this out. All right. So this one is called the Rocket Firing Batmobile. Triple rocket launcher, pop-out chain slasher, pulsing turbo exhaust, and Batman and Robin figures. That's way cool. Yeah. See, so I guess when it goes, that pulses. Haha. Sweet. Yeah. I mean, I gotta tell you that so many cool things. See what I'm saying? So for car collectors, you might want to look into this, or maybe you already know. I'm just late in the game. Nice, right? So they also sent a card. What is it you got? With information on the history of it. And then, yeah, so this box or the car is definitely going to go into my Batman display in the gallery. Yeah, that is freaking awesome. Right? Yeah, this is number 267. Nice. Right? Very happy with that. Okay, so finally, guess who showed up? Yeah. Ooh. Ho, ho. Yeah, guy's a stud. I love the base that he came with. This is actually the second run. I missed out on the first one. So with the second one, I believe the base is different. It's the same thing. It's a base that matches the Catwoman base. So together, they're really, really cool, right? For the Dark Knight trilogy, right? Yeah, figure's awesome. He's not in the box because I had to display him. Not only did I have to display him, but I had to redo the whole freaking shelf and display case on the top because of him. Yeah, the base was too tall to go into the regular shelf, so I had to put him on top. And when I did, yeah, chaos. But I gotta say, as you can see in the photo, he looks pretty damn good. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it came with some nice accessories too. You know, I also like the fact that he also came with the Batman mask, and it's it's all like ripped, and they came with a nice jacket. The base is awesome, like I said. Also, there's also a second base that you could actually elevate, so that there's like water running underneath it. Yeah, it's just cool, just cool. Yeah. However, I will tell you that if you are going to use that second base, because of the weight of it, it doesn't hold it up. So any movement on it is like pops back down. So I thought it was a little frustrating, so I just left mine down. All right. Oh yeah. Ah. Oh, I think finally we're to the last one. Wow. Okay, so this one was a pain in the arse. Wow, it gave me a hard time. It did. Now I gotta tell you, I love collecting, but I hate putting shit together. really, it's not my thing. Yeah, like building stuff like because it's just so time consuming. Then when it goes wrong, I feel like I'm putting something of IKEA together. You know what I mean? And so the time that it takes is like, "Arr." However, I enjoy figuring it out before looking at the instructions. So I dig that. It's like, oh yeah, I got this right. Love that. However, this one, I put it just stop for like twice, and then on the third night, I tried again. I guess I was ready, and sure enough, nailed it. So it's pretty cool. I have enough of this guy, so I'm not sure how much more I need of him. But every time that I say that, they come out with another cool one, and I'm like, oh, so I think I still have like two more that are coming. And in the gallery, yeah, he's the man. He's the man, and I'm talking about. Oh, that's right, Tony Stark. Yeah, this is from the Avengers, and I believe that this is from Iron Man 3. And this is the Mark 7 suit up version. Um, Once again, there's that sticker I was telling you about before that I hate that they do that on the box. That they wish they would not put it in the front or figure out a different way of doing that. One of my friends suggested maybe taking a blow dryer to it to maybe that'll help it peel off easier. So you may want to try that. I haven't tried it yet, but there's another example of what I was talking about. So yeah, so this guy was so stoked that I was like, okay, I was happy that I actually had room for him in my display case, and he actually looks pretty darn cool. And one thing that I liked about this guy is the options that you have. Now, he came with so many freaking accessories, and basically you're taking a normally dressed Tony Stark and adding the armor to him. And there's different stages of where you could stop the look at. So I picked the stage of where he is on going through, flying through the air, and the suit is about to latch onto his back, right? Pretty cool. Then you could do it where there's actually more of the suit added onto him. But my thing is that I have enough of that Iron Man look. So I wanted to do something different. And the fact that this was like him flying in the air with the suit and on his back, that's the way I go. And if you look at, you can see all the parts that I didn't use. Right? So your options as far as what you can use and the look that you want are quite a bit. And if you really like putting things together, go for it. Yeah. Yeah. I know. So as you can see in my cabinet, he looks pretty darn good. Yeah, right? Oh, so my friends. Woo, yeah, I gotta tell you, I love collecting 1/6 scale figures. I really love the detail. I love, how they look. That they, yeah, is amazing. I get a kick every time that somebody comes into my studio or the gallery and they see it for the first time. It's great reliving it through their eyes, right? So yeah, I am looking forward to showing you what is next. Yeah. And for my friends, thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who have not subscribed, please do so. And for those of you who have, thank you so much. Have a great one. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.